Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me again here at the Margate Community Church for a Wednesday meditation. I wanted you to know that big changes in my life have been one of the most significant factors during the last 20 years. In that time period, both my parents passed away. My two sons were both married. We became grandparents. Richard and I moved 4 or 5 times. I changed careers. He retired. I served 3 different churches, and beloved friends moved from our neighborhood. When you think about it, those are fairly normal things for a person at my stage of life, but each one was monumental in its own way when it happened. With change, there's sometimes a sense of loss and feelings of anxiety. I have certainly experienced the grief that comes with closure and departures, as everyone does. Yet at the same time, I realize that pain is a positive thing in that it tells me about how much those people and those places and those things meant to me. The good in my friends, the good in the wonderful time I had as a church musician and teacher, the beauty of love in family relationships, even as we added or subtracted dear ones. During the times of change in anyone's life, there can be also a sense of excitement as we begin a new chapter, or the opportunity for new friends and relationships, or a new living space. So-called anchors, though, are essential anytime change happens. Otherwise, we'll feel like we're a motherless child wandering through a maze of shaping a new life. Those so-called anchors could be a special friend or a loved one that we want to keep in touch with, either nearby or far away. I remember when my elderly mother moved in with Richard and me in Scotch Plains, and my aunt, her sister, moved in with my cousin in Philadelphia. Their anchor was telephone conversations, long telephone conversations every few days. Other people I know have gotten through change with the anchor of hobbies that they take with them. The feelings of grief that I've felt as I've lost dear family members and wonderful church members is eased, so to speak, by the memory of the richness of the love we all felt for each other, and my faith that we will see each other again in God's kingdom. Most importantly, we need to remember that we are not alone as we go through change. Our faith in God tells us that God is with us in every experience, both good and bad. Do you remember the old song, "You'll Never Walk Alone"? I heard Kay Lee sing that so beautifully a few times right here in this sanctuary. The last line is good to keep with you. It goes like this: walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Will you pray with me? God of change and infinite stability, guide and comfort us as we face big changes in our lives. Grant us the wisdom to know when and how to make changes when necessary, and then give us the courage to walk with our hand held tightly in yours. Amen. Thanks for joining me this morning. I hope to see you on Sunday. If you remember, you do not need to make reservations, and this coming Sunday is Pentecost. So if you're coming to church, maybe you'll wear something red. Goodbye, everyone. Take care.